What's going on, guys? Y'all do me a favor. If you like my content, give me that thumbs up and hit that subscribe button. I sure appreciate it. So this coming Saturday night, late night kickoff, you got the Georgia Bulldogs taking on the Auburn Tigers in the Plains. Once again, like the Kentucky game, this game's going to be pretty tough. Auburn always plays Georgia at a close game. Sorry about the phone shaking. I'm on my way to work. But anyway, now I know I made a video talking about how Georgia's defense needs to step up and how they was atrocious and embarrassing. But I'm gonna tell you, now this game, I do believe Kirby Smart and his coaching staff have Georgia's defense ready and prepared for this game. Because like I said, Auburn always plays Georgia close, like Georgia, Kentucky. Now Auburn has a quarterback, a transfer from Oklahoma. Do I think Georgia's defensive front can get pressure to him? Absolutely. I think the defensive line will actually step up, and Glenn Schumann and Trey Scott will have a scheme to get pressure to this quarterback, knowing the past couple of games Georgia's defensive front hadn't been able to do nothing to get pressure to any of the quarterbacks. How will Bobo call offensive plays? Will he actually design some plays that will actually work? And once again, you know that he's going to use screen and bubble passes. That's obvious and guaranteed. Does Auburn have the offensive line to withstand and hold up against Georgia's defensive front? I don't think they do. And so far this year, Auburn hadn't impressed me. I think Georgia's defense will slow down Auburn's run game, and our cornerbacks will play a lot better at covering the Auburn's receivers. Now I will tell you, if Auburn wants to have any chance of winning in the Plains, they are going to have to stop Georgia's run game and Chauncey Bowens. I wouldn't be surprised if Bowens has 100 yards rushing. I think he will have 100 yards rushing. Let's hope that he will start this game instead of Frazier. Now, I'm not picking on Frazier. I'm not saying Frazier isn't no good and isn't a running back, but he don't need to be starting. That should go to Chauncey Bowens. Now, Auburn, they're going to have a tough time guarding Zachariah Branch and Colby Young. Colby Young and Zachariah Branch has been Gunner Stockton's main targets all season. And y'all, I hope that Mike Bobo will actually and finally use the tight ends, not just for blocking, but actually use them and get the ball to them. Now, I know during the Kentucky game, he did use them a little bit, and he did throw and complete a pass to a tight end. But we have to use our tight ends more. We got to get the tight ends involved and not just use them for blocking. I'm excited for this game. Like I said, I think Georgia's defense is finally going to step up and actually have a good game. And I know I've been harping on it and I've been griping and complaining about it, but I actually think they will have a good game Saturday night. Now, you know Auburn is going to be prepared and ready for this game because they hadn't beaten Georgia in a couple years, whether it's been in Athens or whether it's been in Auburn. And you know Auburn wants this. But I think Georgia's going to go in there in between the plains and walk out with a W. I can see it. I can feel it. It's starting to rain on me, y'all. And I'm on my way to work. And I just want to let everybody know out there, I appreciate y'all tuning in and following my channel. I really appreciate that, and I want to give a big shout out to everybody. Well, I tell you, I hate going to work in the afternoons. You're at home all day and then turn around and got to go into work. Who wants to go into work after being home all day? Not me. Man, I'm ready for this game. Georgia Bulldogs going to the Plains. Will Georgia walk out with a W? Yes, sir! I got confidence. But how confident will Gunner Stockton be? Now, you know Auburn Stadium is going to be loud. Will Gunner Stockton be able to keep his composure and stay confident and not let the crowd get to him? There's one thing about Gunner Stockton I want to see in this game. I want to see him not panic and not get in a hurry. I want to see him stay composed and stay confident. You know, the last few games, it's like he's rushed, got in a hurry because he thought the pocket was collapsing on him. But I want to see him actually stay in the pocket. Don't worry about the line collapsing. If he can do that and go through his progressions, he's got receivers down the field open every time. He just can't rush and get nervous and want to take off downfield instead of going through his progressions and hitting a wide open receiver. And I'm going to make another video later on this week, so y'all stay tuned and tune in to that video, and I'm going to talk more about this game and Gunner Stockton. Like I said earlier at the beginning, y'all be sure to hit that thumbs up and subscribe and notification. I sure appreciate it. It really helps my channel out. Well, guys, on to work we go. And like always, win, lose, or tie, I'm a dog fan till the day I die. Always and forever. Go Dogs!